Live from the campus of Washington and Lee University, this is a Channel 18 Rockbridge News Update.
Welcome to today's Rockbridge Report live news update. I'm Parker Butler. The student gunman who injured two of his fellow classmates as he opened fire at a Maryland high school this morning has died. An armed school resource officer shot 17-year-old Austin Wyatt Rollins as he made his way through the hallways of Great Mills High School shortly before the start of classes. The officer was not injured in the exchange, but a 14-year-old male student is currently in stable condition, and a 16-year-old female student is in critical condition. The shooter was armed with a handgun and is believed to have been in a prior relationship with the female victim.
It was a mass response. You know, this is what we train for, this is what we prepare for, and this is what we pray that we never have to do. And on this day, we realize our worst nightmare, that our greatest asset, our children, were attacked in one of our places of a bastion of safety and security, one of our schools.
Meanwhile, breaking news this afternoon. A Florida judge set bond at $500,000 for the brother of Parkland school shooter Nicholas Cruz after he was caught trespassing at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. A package bomb that exploded this morning at a FedEx facility near San Antonio, Texas, wasn't the only box at the plant believed to contain a bomb. San Antonio Police Chief Bill McManus revealed in a news conference this afternoon that investigators believe a second package at the facility was set to detonate. An FBI agent at the conference declined to comment on whether the bomb was destined for Austin, Texas, where 4 packaged bombs have exploded in less than a month. But authorities believe the bombings are related. The Senate Intelligence Committee released bipartisan cybersecurity recommendations today to better protect the U.S. against future foreign meddling in elections.
We were all disappointed that states, the federal government, and the Department of Homeland Security was not more on their game in advance of the 2016 elections.
The report urges better information sharing among U.S. intelligence agencies and risk assessments by state and local governments, especially as the 2018 primaries get underway. The recommendations come in light of Republican fears that President Trump could end Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation to Russian interference during the 2016 presidential election. Trump has called the Mueller investigation a, quote, witch hunt, after Mueller's team subpoenaed the Trump Organization last week for Russia-related documents. But House Speaker Paul Ryan insists that Mueller's investigation is not in jeopardy.
The special counsel should be free to follow through his investigation to its completion without interference, absolutely. I am confident that he'll be able to do that. I've received assurances that his firing is not even under consideration. We have a system based upon the rule of law in this country. We have a justice system, and no one is above that justice system.
Russian aggression on the world stage was just one of the topics discussed at the White House today, when President Trump sat down with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The pair met in the Oval Office this afternoon to speak about the threat of Iran and Russian actions in Syria. The president and Salman later sat down to a working lunch with members of the Trump cabinet. Sex and the City actress Cynthia Nixon hit the campaign trail today after announcing she's running for governor of New York. She will challenge Governor Andrew Cuomo in the Democratic primary in September. Besides being an actress, Nixon is also known as an activist for education and equality.
I am not just an actor or a mother or a wife. I'm also a New Yorker, and I'm running for governor because I love this state.
Nixon was recently honored by the Human Rights Campaign for her work advocating for marriage equality. If the Sex and the Star succeeds, she will be the first openly gay person to hold the state's highest office. United Airlines says it will no longer allow unaccompanied pets on its flights. The airline said it will stop accepting new reservations for its Pet Safe program, effective immediately, until it can review its safety procedures. The review is expected to be completed by May 1st. The suspension does not affect pets accompanied by passengers in the cabin. This policy change comes after the airline's recent deadly mishaps involving pets. Last week, a French bulldog died after a flight attendant told its owner to place it in an overhead luggage bin. A few days later, a dog that was supposed to go to Kansas was mistakenly shipped to Japan. Data from the U.S. Department of Transportation shows that 3 times as many animals died on United flights last year, more than all other U.S. airlines combined. The world's last male northern white rhino has died. The rhino's caretakers called him Sudan. He was 45 years old when he was euthanized at a conservation park in Kenya. Sudan had battled infections and old age. His 2 offspring are both females and also live at the park. They're now the last 2 known remaining members of their species. And don't pack that winter coat away just yet. There's a 100% chance of rain and snow this evening and into tomorrow. As a result, RARO has canceled all activities tonight. So that's it for this Rockbridge Report live news update. You can check into rockbridgereport.wlu.edu for the latest news and join us again here on Channel 18 Thursday at 4:30.